the game, cause see the boxing voice.
All right, BoxingVoice.com live here with the trainer Dominic Wade, Jay Stancil. Just wanted to get a few minutes with you and obviously talk to you. I know you can't give us much. It's a huge fight, so we're not going to ask game plan, but we'll ask mindset coming into this fight. This is your fighter. I mean, you've been with him from the beginning, and a lot would say he's being served up to what is considered the wolf of the division. What do you say to that?
Well, you know, it's the biggest fighter of his life, biggest fighter of Don's career, and he's been working hard, and he is being put with the big bad wolf. But Don prepared for this moment. It's a big moment for him. I think he'll do pretty good.
Now, the boxing public has been here before with Gennady Golovkin. We've seen Willie Monroe, look the part of a fighter physically, say the right things as an opponent. Fight night, not be able to live up to that pre-fight hype.
Yeah. Well, in our case, you know, we're going to take the moment. We're going to give our all. We work hard. Don is really focused for this fight. So I think he'll go out and show good for himself.
Now, this fight, again, people have him somewhere like 100-1 underdog. Is it a thing where he's ready at the moment, or it was just an opportunity you couldn't pass by with, fighting a guy like Triple G where win or lose, you're going to get some sort of popularity out of it. It's a couple of titles on the line. It's just risk versus reward is there. It's worth it. Or is just a thing where you guys are confident in your man and this is more about a win instead of about the reward?
Well, in this case, this is a big moment. I wouldn't think no one wanted to miss this moment in their life for the work that they put in to get here. So I just think that we'll be prepared for the moment. Dominic is very focused, and he should do great.
Now, is it a culmination of things that you've seen throughout his career, throughout the time you've been training him, or is it something specific in the last fight with Soliman that says he's ready for this, for the next step in his career? He's ready for the top of the division in Gennady Golovkin.
Well, Sam was a very awkward fighter. Dealing with him, he had to make a lot of adjustments. So, to me, dealing with Sam was a little bit more than dealing with Golovkin, which we know is straight ahead and a hard puncher. Sam gave you a lot of different looks, you had to adapt to that. So I think all of it was pretty good. It brought him to this moment right here. And again, like I say, he'd be ready, he'd do fine.
Could Gennady Golovkin be outboxed? We've seen Willie Monroe land a few shots, but leave it to his trainer and his camp and the many Golovkin night fans out there. They say he carried him. He did that so that people wouldn't get bored. Or was that simply Golovkin being outboxed and a guy like Dominic Wade could take that, capitalize off that, and outbox him for 12 rounds?
Well, boxing is definitely the game plan, and I think he could be outboxed. I see where in his armor where a good boxer can do real good with him, and Dominic could be prepared to box that night.
Now, in his last fight with David Lemieux, he implemented something that we weren't expecting. We thought there was going to be two sluggers go in there and it'd be these big knockouts or knockdowns, and he implemented a piston-like jab that frustrated Lemieux all day and kind of wore him out. What would be your, I guess, counter to that?
Well, Dominic may have a pistol-like jab this night. So we just counter with that. We'll just box with that. We're going to box him real good, stay on our jab, let our offense be our defense, and I think we'll do great.
In terms of power, could Dominic bang with Gennady, or is this a fight where he would have to be more Mayweather, Crawford, Pernell Whitaker-like and use the ring and his intelligence?
I'm thinking using the ring and his intelligence would be great, but at the same time, Don can punch pretty good. So you may be in for a surprise. You never know. One punch change fights.
Well, Jay, thank you very much, and we can't wait for fight night and see what game plan you come up with.
Thank you.
The sight in the the game, cause see the boxing voice.